In this video, we're going to show you how Ordermentum works with your accounting software Xero. Firstly, you'll be required to connect to Xero. You'll then be asked to authenticate the company you want to connect with and allow access to that company. You'll then configure your account settings so they match your chart of accounts in Xero.
And you can also choose the status that you want your invoice to sync into Xero.
We have a great feature where invoice mark is paid, which means that when the invoice is marked in Xero as paid, it'll update Ordermentum. Once connected, you can then sync all your products across from Xero into Ordermentum, which saves a lot of time in product setup. As an example, if we look at a product that's been set up and synced across to Ordermentum, it'll bring across the product name, the unit price, whether or not that product attracts GST. You can see the SKU code, which is the item code from Xero, and the sales code from Xero. Now, once an order is created in Ordermentum, the order will sync across to Xero with the invoice number that is created in Ordermentum. We can see this here. And if we open up the invoice, we can see that the invoice matches what is in Ordermentum, both at a line level and at a dollar total level. Now, if we go back to Ordermentum and you edit the order, this will also be reflected in Xero. So Ordermentum becomes your source of truth for ordering and editing and changing orders. So as you can see, we're updating this invoice now to a new amount, and this will automatically sync across to Xero. And if we refresh this invoice, we can see that the amount has been updated. Similarly, in Ordermentum, if you were to come in and cancel an order, this would also be reflected in Xero. The order would be deleted. In addition to syncing order information into your Xero, if you use tracking in Xero, Ordermentum does have the ability to match those tracking categories you use and add them to your orders when they sync across. This saves you having to manually add them line by line every time you create an invoice.